Right, hey everyone, we are once again back after a long period of time, though I plan to reduce it. Okay, so it's time to finish up our journey in Hogwarts. I guess today and tomorrow will be the days we finish up the main story. I won't bother doing these challenges or side quests. I'll do it for my other channel, but I want to finish up the story. Okay, continue. So after we finish Hogwarts, tomorrow we'll start Hades 2, the game I waited for a long time, and it without any notice.
Protego.
Wait a minute. So it's without any notice. It's just released this week, and we got to see it. Okay, so we are back. What do we need to do? But you forgot. Wingardium Leviosa. We need to acquire and use Venomous Tentacula and Mandrake. Okay. And do we have it? Yep, we have it. Okay, let's get some unfortunate souls to test it. We just need a camp of dogs. Here you are.
When we're done here.
What's that? Better have a look then.
Confringo. You're going to regret that. Oh.
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
Assignment's all finished. Protego! Curse that screaming root!
That's proper food for that!
Confringo!
Go back first, teacher! Pick that up! You little coward!
That's just the beginning. Confringo!
Pick that up! How did that feel?
I'm here, you little
You're a bit dodgy with your skills, aren't you, sweetheart?
Okay, I got sloppy.
Accio. Confringo.
What?
That's just
Too many
wonderful.
enemies.
Get on that man. You may want to. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
What? Oh, come on, I see.
Accio.
Oh, what's the long?
Confringo.
Better luck next time.
Accio. Confringo.
Come back here.
Go stupid, Lotto. Confringo.
Amateur.
Accio.
More terrific as Titanic.
You've made it great.
Dead, slay one of my own.
Glacier.
We have finished the quest. Can't you...
Professor,
me?
what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvelous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor.
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
What a string of bad luck.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I see.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did and that you're the herbology professor now.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your wigan trees.
Okay. Be kind to your wicked trees. Let's wait. What a nice cabbage.
wonderful to see you again.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
Sorry, I failed. Wrong button. So, Wingardium Leviosa. Levitate and move objects. Control the position of your movement and use fine-tune. Okay.
Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You're a natural.
And I see. And so I can move it, but it won't remain levitation. Okay. Let's go.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Okay. The barrier.
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx Flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Psst, over here. Quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down. For good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the Ministry?
Do you think they will listen to a student? Only Officer Singer can start an investigation. The Ministry will come in later.
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story, one I promise to share when we have more time. For now, let's do what we came to do.
Okay. Let's go.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Hollow is here after all.
Wait a second. See. I don't need these boxes. Just straight.
I wonder what the hell that didn't work. Perhaps something a bit more force that did it.
Well,
Wingardium Leviosa.
so climb the battlements.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Wait a minute. Ah, I see.
Accio. Wingardium.
Wait a minute. How do I?
Wingardium Leviosa.
But I don't have a spell. How the hell I do it? Whatever.
Leviosa. I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty. Depulso.
Come on, move. Okay.
That looks as if it might raise the gate. Accio. Depulso.
Okay, I should open it first. Why can't she just get here the way I am? Strange. Okay. So we have. I can't believe I have to write this down, but you moon mines, don't listen. Push the gate open, don't blast it. If I find to blow it in pieces again, I swear it will be the end of you lot. Push the gate open, don't blast it. Maybe.
Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso.
I see, I see.
Accio.
Well done. I will be right up.
That wasn't that hard.
I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door.
Wait a minute.
Levioso!
To check something out. We have here. Chest.
Oh.
That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Harlow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain the beast.
Oh, it's a hippogriff.
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get this thing back.
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blast it! There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere. I
Small
hope
book.
Natty stays out of trouble.
That curiosity young people tend to nurture never ends well for them, does it?
Depulso! Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Wait a minute, again Wingardium Leviosa. How is it possible?
Lumos.
No, not Lumos.
Levioso. Not the safest place to sneak into. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Fly, baby, fly.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
Expelliarmus.
Stay, that's fine. No.
Get lost.
Alohomora. I hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
You're going home in a wooden box! Levioso!
Expelliarmus.
Oh, what?
Confringo.
Ha ha! Time to teach someone a lesson!
Protect Expelliarmus. Cut. Glacius.
Ouch! That hurt.
Alohomora. Revelio. Accio.
Okay. Astrid, keep an eye on my stash, eh? It's yours if I mysteriously disappear. That liar cheated us out of what was ours, so I took what I could and hid it here. 20 damn years and treated no better than fools who've been here 2 blasted weeks. Manfred. Thank you, Manfred.
Highwing. It's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, more.
Hurry.
Okay. Avada Kedavra? That's a forbidden spell. Oh. I can control it.
Ho, ho! There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run. Highwing, go!
Stop the train! It's a robbery.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle. This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it?
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
That's true.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Of
Were
course.
you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Harlow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
New item unlocked. So, we have our own hippogriff. And what's the difference with the broom? How do I...
Slow down now. There we go.
I have learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Harlow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Harlow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
How can I dismount? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
Alright, so who's next? Who's next? No, not World Hogwarts map. Professor Fig. Map chamber.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
Difficult to say.
He seemed trustworthy. Difficult to know, really. But Sirona Ryan trusts him.
Well, that's something, I suppose. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm. He hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle.
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Hey, stones. Point 1. Spells. What do we have? Get it. Rookwood Castle. Not here. Wait a minute. I thought it was near the village. I don't have a quest yet. Nope, I was wrong. Wait a minute. Let's teleport to our room. New quest available, finally. Yep. Just as I thought. I'm not sure if hippogriff is any useful if you have a broom.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flute.
It's easier to travel like that.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Over here!
Professor, you're so slow.
I've used unforgivable.
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
Absurd, isn't it? Ranrock wants us to find the child. But which child?
We could take every child we find to Ranrock.
Expelliarmus!
I work.
Revelio.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
I don't have time for this.
Confringo. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the
I
Oh,
wouldn't
hello,
have
hello.
to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Okay, I have more and more questions. Yeah, we're on the way to finish this game finally. It's pretty entertaining. I like many things. The only main... Oh, sorry! Wrong button.
Any special words you want me to pass on to your mum?
Yeah. Burn. Oh, damn it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me get out of here. Oh, oh, ouch, ouch, ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch.
Accio. Confringo.
Not your best. Enjoy suffering, do you?
So close.
Just died.
Expelliarmus. I will want to look out.
Release me!
Expelliarmus. Accio. Glacius.
What are your thoughts on electricity?
Accio.
Hello, here.
You fight for it.
Expelliarmus.
That's mine.
Oh, the level 22. That's why I had a hard time.
Revelio.
Who the hell are you? Just die. There was a chest here.
Revelio.
Okay, let's get up.
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Revelio.
See?
Revelio.
The door is open. Rookwood cellar.
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead.
Looks like they found this place.
This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
Revelio.
So this is a secret. They use this ancient magic to power their arm. Or their armor, to be precise.
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
I guess he's a descendant. Told everything.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
Revelio.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the...
Revelio.
There's a way.
Accio. I need to reposition that pillar to climb out of here. Perhaps the archway is the answer. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
This is the right way.
That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it. Wingardium Leviosa.
Another guardian.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Okay, I'm getting better and better.
I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how? Revelio. Lumos.
No?
Descendo. Confringo.
Ouch.
Expelliarmus! There's a pillar here that will let me Expelliarmus! Glacius! Confringo!
Where's the second one?
Expelliarmus! Glacius! Confringo!
Where's his Hellbound?
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Hitting those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one. Wingardium Leviosa!
Nope.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Is it possible to pull one of those blocks through the archway?
Through the archway? Wait a minute. Okay.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
So what? Ah, I see. Where's my Leviosa?
Leviosa!
No.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! After pulling the block out through the archway, I can place it where it can be climbed on while on the other side of the archway. Leviosa!
Nope. Wrong way. This should be easy, and yet. Ah, I see. I see. Get over here.
Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa!
Jump in. Yep. Okay, easy. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Another fight. Get over here. Just two of you? Okay, boss fight, I guess. I was right.
Expelliarmus! Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Confringo!
Oh.
Glacius! Confringo! Accio! Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
This is the boss.
Expelliarmus! Glacius! Confringo! Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Confringo! Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
What the hell?
Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Confringo!
Oops. Yeah, I failed. Come on. Okay, let's get serious.
Expelliarmus. Glacius. Confringo. Accio. Glacius. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Yep, just like that.
Expelliarmus. Glacius. Confringo. 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 Glacius. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
I see.
Glacius. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Confringo.
It's AoE damage.
Expelliarmus. Glacius. Confringo.
Destroy the orb as it's charging up.
Expelliarmus. Glacius. Confringo.
You can destroy it.
Glacius. Confringo. Expelliarmus. 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 What a relief.
must say I'm curious to hear of Isadora's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
So this is the power Goblin using.
Revelio.
Interesting. So what's happened with Isadora? He's not one of the keepers, that's for sure.
You're back.
And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
What was the glowing strand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about her actions as you complete the trials.
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
Okay, next quest. Nope. Nope, not the quest. Let's visit our room.
Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
I need a new table. Fire and device. Okay, let's track it. Gear. What do we have? Anything new? You had. And that's all. Ooh, long way.
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelt. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
The Ministry ought to loosen the reins on the dark arts.
I would say that...
Brockborough's famous for someone having a...
You can feed a beast, or it can feed you. I prefer the latter.
Okay, let's...
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Arrow?
Reparo. Revelio.
What in Merlin's name?
Nice stand.
Dragons.
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
One foot in front of the next and quiet as can be.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain. Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
They say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade...
It's no talent. One less.
More
What have you done?
Expelliarmus!
You're not going anywhere.
Revelio.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her it, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Aloha Mora. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The elements of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
That's brilliant.
Careful! Ramrock will want his dragon intact! Don't think you'll get it out of here.
Not fair. Wait a minute. Oops. What Revelio, damn it! Get over here!
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend. Expelliarmus! How nice.
Wrong one.
Expelliarmus!
You don't believe you can do that? That's an event your death.
Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Confringo! Accio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Glacius! Confringo!
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Accio! This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
This way!
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
I want my personal dragon.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
We need more potions.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will be useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
We'd like to talk with you when you have a moment.
This will be more useful when I have something to identify.
Okay, let's go to Hogsmeade. I have to sell items, buy something. A new table, create potions. 1 potions in a queue is just not that good.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Ah, it's always nice to see a familiar face.
I want to sell you this. Okay. 8. Alright, so what do we have? Medium potion station, T-shaped potion station.
Nothing
The
like
best
finding
one, I
just
guess.
the right thing, is there?
No, this one's good.
The Deek would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Not now, Dick. Yep. 3 potions at once. That's something. Okay, so what quest do we have? Professor Weasley assignment. Acquire Diriclaw with knapsack and giant purple toad. Barda. Acquire all 3 combat plants and use them simultaneously. Okay, that's easy. And harvest flaxweed. Transformation. And this one. Thunderbrew potion.
Revelio. Accio.
Ah, it's a key.
Perhaps the book Professor Weasley wants me to get is upstairs. Revelio. That book Professor Weasley asked me to find.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humor me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
If that's the only way I can convince you to give me that book, then let's get it over with.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Big Bird?
The snake bird.
No, incorrect. The answer was the golden snidget. The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Liquid luck. Felix Felicis.
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since
yeah,
it
right.
makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
Deathly Hallows.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
Not Snitch. Bludger.
The Bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
Not now.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Revelio.
Yeah, with the sword. Where's the key?
Revelio.
Whatever.
Can we to the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Underground harbor. What's with my code?
So this is the underground harbor. The Grey Lady. I'd say hello, but she doesn't seem particularly social.
Is dead.
Revelio.
I see.
Revelio. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete.
No, wait, she's here. That's illogical.
Beautiful.
Goodness. Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
This might be against the law of life.
Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying. OWLs will be here before you know it.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm not certain I needed all the extra assignments.
And I'm certain you would not have been as successful without them. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you were able to grow a venomous tentacula. Growing such a magical plant is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Maybe.
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed. If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available.
Let's test it.
Levioso!
No.
Something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the help failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.
Do we have several quests already? We need a new level. Speak with a meat. Amit, where are you?
They say herbology is the study of magical
Thieves again.
Hello there. Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it.
Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course! How exciting! I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear, good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Right. Near the mine entrance. That's a long way. Oh, I have a teleportation here. Nice. Nicely done.
Revelio.
Pippin should have been here by now.
By the way, I do have
Let's see
Mallow
what's
Wheat.
up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Okay, so what trial is it? I see. This again.
Accio. Repulso. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Accio! Levioso! Depulso! Accio! That's that. Settled.
I Wait a minute, it's not challenges. Oh. This is what I need. 2 more Madeline trials. Okay.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
You said this would repair the chasm between the two of you. How did you not expect him to react this way?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lordcock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ?
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lordcock.
Just Lordcock. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door, or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
The door is looking at us.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we? Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
These machines operate on steam. Confringers!
Let's go, meet.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine. I've read about mines like this, but seeing it is something else altogether.
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
Who's there? Not quiet enough.
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
What's a human doing?
Confringo, Glacius. Expelliarmus.
Ragnarok cannot know.
Glacius. Confringo. That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. We're being watched by a door.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lockdown empty-headed.
Okay, there's nothing here. Stay up there. Ouch!
You will regret
No, wrong one.
Expelliarmus. Glacius.
I won't rest.
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Stupid goblin.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Revelio.
Yeah, I've been here. Stop shooting.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building
Revelio.
something large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
You are.
Something that who is it? What? Enjoy suffering, do you?
Confringo! Accio! Expelliarmus!
Ouch!
Confringo! Glacius!
Your acrobatics will only persuade
Accio!
you.
Expelliarmus!
Get away with that.
Glacius! Oh, this heaving is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected. Revelio. Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio.
It's blocked.
Devil's Snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now.
Revelio. Confringo.
Only following orders.
What's that? Aha! There!
Come on, wait.
Revelli.
Ah, the wrong one.
Expelliarmus.
This damn bomb.
Yes, of course.
Ramrod's vision of goblins ruling over wizards will be fulfilled.
Petrificus Totalis.
This is a waste of my talents.
Who is it?
It's alright. Don't worry.
What was that? I feel as though I'm not alone.
It's always
Petrificus Totalis.
I won't rest. You will regret coming here.
What was that?
Who's there? I wonder how long I'm supposed to do this for. Someone there?
Petrificus Totalis.
Hello? What's that? Who's there?
Over here. This is almost too easy.
Ouch.
Expelliarmus.
I won't rest.
How many of them are there?
2. That should be the last of them I'll meet.
Clever. This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgott what we found.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Please don't do that.
Don't do what? Level 2 lock.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Could it be a Merlin trial? Confringo! Confringo! Revelio!
Okay, we need to find one or two more. Ah.
Confringo!
What?
Merlin himself would be proud.
See? Jump, jump. Alright. Finish this challenge. And now we have more space for gear. Nice.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Interrupted night, okay.
Knowing a meat, he's likely studied here.
Oops.
Revelio. Confringo.
Okay, just to remember, what should I do?
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Here.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Carefully.
Levioso. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
One more.
Levioso. Shame I didn't have an audience for that one.
Okay, leveled up. Let's go finish another quest. We're closer and closer to the end.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I finally realized what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We deal blows.
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Confringo! Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus! There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Yeah, let's go. Crush them.
Is this mine? Kill anyone who tries.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Accio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Ouch.
That was pitiful.
Accio!
I should have been your
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Revelio.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose.
Potato! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Confringo! Accio! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Confringo!
Ouch! Let me.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
You won't get away with that.
Accio! Glacius! Confringo!
And the fun is over.
Revelio. Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Revelio.
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
Spiders again.
That's the spirit. We're making quick progress.
This is a way.
Perhaps we can find an alternate route up ahead.
You want to finish its stealth here?
For better or for worse, we're in.
Expelliarmus! Less human to worry.
Glacius! Confringo! This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Confringo! I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
How many of Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Levioso! Revelio!
Just a second.
Confringo! Confringo!
Getting up.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Descendo! Reparo! Confringo!
Spiders. Again. Oh.
Accio! Confringo! Confringo! Revelio!
That's all?
Confringo!
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
We must remain unseen. Oh. Where is my Lumos?
Lumos.
Lumos. Lumos.
Wait a minute.
Expelliarmus.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Cover up, boy. Coming back this way. Don't you swear again, I beg you.
We're not finished yet. Confringo! Accio! Glacis! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Glacius! Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Confringo!
Certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have
Revelio.
a monopoly on bravery, you know.
Confringo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Now, we can have a look around in peace.
Confringo!
A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa!
Yep. Come on.
I wouldn't be surprised. Wasn't expecting that.
The wolf floated back to me as if I is in a watery haze. How long had I been unconscious? I will remember his eyes, empty of sorrow. Yes, but also I recall feeling a sense of euphoria as I watched the pain vanish. But then everything started to turn when I fell. I must have hit my head. I neither feel nor see a mark, but the pain is throbbing. I can only hope it's not the Black Death. At least he's no longer in pain.
Revelio!
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Isadora.
Another passageway. We should search the room first. Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Check on Sebastian.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols and ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts. And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
You dancing, Sebastian? Right. Next.
Revelio. Accio. I hope Professor Fitzgerald has confirmed what she needed to. I have to complete the next trial as soon as I can.
Okay. I need another level. Let's go and see what we can find in Hogsmeade. All these field guides that give us level.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
Do I have improved Revelio? Yes, I have it. So what are the last talents? Perfect Protega. No, thank you. Else? Wrong button. Arrest the momentum? Okay, so this can be useful. And this one. I have no talent points. Okay.
Revelio. Lumos.
It's just out of town. Ah, here it is.
Revelio.
Level 3. Oh, maybe we have to wait for the night to find these demi-guys.
Being an officer of the law in a quiet village like Hogsmeade is a pleasant job, I'd say. Wish I thought of it.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
Level 2 lock. Okay.
Revelio.
I told you not to go down that path.
Miss Peck from Reading Pets for the customer lost
Hello.
a vehicle around here.
Mind you, don't turn quick. If you're stuck with a Duracle feather, it doesn't half hurt.
Very sorry, Father. Instead, I just waited. There you are. Huh, finally. I'll have enough for that wind whisk. Ah, well, not meant to be. Also, I may have knocked over a dustbin back there.
Who needs a hoover, you know, Alan?
Accio. Revelio.
Come on in, come on in. Don't be shy.
This slot's full. Okay. I need a merchant.
Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
Shop? Oh yeah.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
Thunderbird potion.
A wise decision.
Invisibility.
Thank you.
Sell it. All green items. I don't need it.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Accio. Revelio.
The sound reminds me of Hearthstone.
Accio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Okay, what assignment we have? I guess we have to wrap it up for today. Blacksmith. Okay, let's go get Fluxfit and return to our room.
Toadstool
Greetings. Please, take your time looking about.
I have Fluxfit.
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
The killing curve is the moving thing.
The sickle, a galleon?
Just let me know if there's something in particular you're looking for.
Read medium. What's...
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
Not now, Dick. Large spot. Okay, sorry. Venomous tentacula. But I need something else. Alright, let this potion table brew my potion, and we'll finish for today. Tomorrow we'll finish the main quest. Finally, this will be the last stream on my Twitch channel. I will create a new one due to technical issues with Twitch technical support. But this is for another time. And thanks for watching. Good night and see you tomorrow for the final stream on Hogwarts.